In this video, you will learn the essentials of building pages in Mendix. In the previous video, you created a basic domain model to store images. You will now discover how to create a front end for your app by creating pages to display those images, using widgets and building blocks to add structure to the page, and learn how to select different layouts for them. When creating a new app, the app will come with a pre-configured homepage called Home Web. Go to your App Explorer on the left-hand side and look for the page. Starting from the home page, search for the Open Page button in the toolbox on the right-hand side of Studio Pro. Select it and drag it onto the page. The button's Properties window should automatically open when added. Choose to create a new page and give the page an appropriate name such as Images Overview. Next, change the navigation layout for the page from Atlas Default to Atlas Top Bar. Finally, select the blank page template for the page itself before clicking OK to confirm your changes. You now have a new blank page and we need to add some elements to it. Any element you add to a page can be considered a widget. You can use widgets to display both static and dynamic data on pages like labels and images, or they can trigger actions like the button we just added. If a widget displays data from the database, it will require context. This can be done by adding a context widget such as a data view, data grid, or template grid, and then placing your widget inside of it. In this case, we can use a template grid to display our image entity and provide context to our other widgets. Do this now by searching for template grid in the toolbox and dragging it onto the page. To connect the template grid to the image entity, right-click on the template grid and choose Select Data Source. Ensure From Database is selected under Type and select the images entity we created in the first video to display in the grid. Click OK to confirm your changes and select Yes when asked to automatically fill its contents. To update the auto-generated content with something more eye-catching, we can remove the grid and replace it with a building block. Building blocks are a collection of widgets grouped together which can be added to a page all at once. In the toolbox, change the filter at the top from widgets to building blocks. Search for the card with image building block and then drag it onto the page, making sure to place this inside of the template grid. This building block contains an image widget and two label widgets within a container. As building blocks are data agnostic, we now need to configure the widgets by connecting them to a data source. Right-click on the image from the building block and choose to Convert to Dynamic Image. This will allow you to display the images entity from the database. Make sure to also set the data source of the image display widget to be of the same entity as your template grid. Almost done. Notice those red circles on the New and Edit buttons for the template grid. These indicate that there is no page connected to the buttons. To create a new page, right-click on either the New or Edit button and choose to automatically generate. This will create a new edit page for you and connect it to both of the buttons. You can now run your app and test it out by clicking the green run icon in the top bar on the right-hand side, or by hitting F5 on your keyboard. You are now on your way to mastering front-end in Mendix. To learn more, visit docs.mendix.com.